Hello! Hi. It's been a long time since I vlogged, so I thought I'd share my beauty with y'all tonight. I know, I know. Um, it's a beautiful night here. It started out really rainy and cold, but it's warmed up and the sun be shining still at this hour. It doesn't really get dark until about 9:30, and its first hints of light are about 4:30. It's still pretty gloomy, but it's, it's lovely. There's a rookery outside the window, so the rooks are nesting, and there's just this cacophony of sounds that never stop. So I've gotten sort of used to it, but every once in a while you'll notice it in the background and you'll think, yes, shh. But nature, life, it goes on. So I don't really have a lot to talk about. My energy is really low. I don't know if it's the whole Mercury retrograde. This is a great month and a half or whatever of redoing, reassessing, realigning, recommitting, redoing, re. And I seem to be redoing a lot. I drove all the way into town, which is about, we live quite far away from everything now here in this beautiful little seaside village. So it took me about 25, 30, depending on traffic, to get into town, and I looked over and I'd forgotten my purse. So I had to turn around and come back. Oh, did you notice the hand? There's the hand that I inadvertently left in between a moving piece of gate and the solid piece of gate, and it hurts. It sort of hurts. It throbs. I'll leave it for a while and hope it heals fine. It'll be scarred, but, Anyway, memories of life, just like wrinkles and saggy skin. One thing I'll talk about is, I think I've talked about diet before a lot in the blog, one way or another, and my obsession with sugar and getting off the booze and yada yada yada, sugar adjustments. And I've been quite meticulous to the point of craving my smoothies, and I put a half or a whole, is small if it's a whole lemon peel and all into my smoothie concoctions that include things like spirulina for some added green oomph, and lots of nuts, cashews, almonds, walnuts, chia, ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, the spicy nice stuff, the brown stuff. Oh gosh, and maybe some kale. I know it sounds kind of disgusting, and some of them actually aren't very tasty. But however, with the exercise, the air, and the way I've been eating, I've really noticed a huge change in my skin. My nails are still not really good. I've got really chippy, thin nails, and I never used to have that. But my skin seems to be enjoying the food. Let's put it that way. And I don't seem to be having a problem with, shifting maybe the last bit of weightage, but... And getting lighter is definitely a plus, living in this part of the world that's sort of uphill. Everything's uphill. But I've been getting up in the morning and running up the hill. It's steep, it's straight up. I mean, it only takes, up and down, if you're really hoofing it, 15, maybe 20, but still gets the heart going. One of those. Anyway, I'm just sort of checking in and saying I don't know if anybody else is sort of feeling the lull, and it's sort of surprising because it's spring and it's wonderful, and it should be all up and ooh, and I'm just not, and feeling taking a piss on myself a lot, and just, but all of that being said, things are fine and good, and it's, life's grand, and I'm healthy as I've ever been, probably, although I've always been pretty healthy, so that's probably not, but even emotionally, down isn't depressed, down is just down, kind of blue or whatever, not, not in the depths of something terrible. It's just kind of like, blah, blah. So the silver lining, I'm not seeing the silver lining, and I need to be looking for it. So practicing gratitude, practicing gratitude. Because we have so much to be grateful for. I have a roof over my head, and it's just so much to be thankful for. So my wish today is to count our blessings, to just find that one or more is always good, thing that you wouldn't necessarily think of as a blessing, but it is. So it could be something as simple as water, clean water. There are millions and millions and millions of people on this planet who don't have it, and it's a life necessity. So, we, 21st centuryers need to be thankful, who are living in this, Western. We need to be thankful for that. Your heart, your beating heart, even if it's not doing as well as maybe it should, if it's still beating, it can be embraced and it can be made well. Bedding. We have so much to be thankful for. So that is my wish. Find something unique and extraordinary that you didn't think of before to give thanks for. Until tomorrow, everybody.